184-pound weight class, we have Tiffani Baublitz from Kennard-Dale High School. Her list of accomplishments: 2019 Fargo champ, 2019 Pan Am champ, 2019 World Team Trial runner-up, and she snaps down spins behind. Her opponent is
Trinity Monaghan, and she's from Souderton area high school. She's a 10th grader. She didn't put a season record, but she is a 2-year varsity cadet and junior national team member, a 2-time PA freestyle champion, and a 2nd place PA high school girls state at 182.
I had the opportunity and privilege to meet Tiffani at the boys states yesterday, and or maybe it was Friday. All the days run together, and she's working on 2-on-1. See if she goes maybe coming out for that butcher, and she said that this is the only weekend of the year that she wrestles folk style. So I found that interesting.
Trinity's actually wearing a new Generation 2 women's wrestling singlet made by Brute, and so that's significant because there have been some issues for women's wrestling singlets being too low in the front, and this was a solution to that modesty concern. And so I think when we talk about women's wrestling, we talk about acceptance and we talk about respect, and this is one of those opportunities to correct something that makes parents and athletes feel uncomfortable. That may be called a slam. It definitely got the wind knocked out of her right there.
So you talked about the modification uniform, and you look at how like sports are modified and changed for females. Besides that, what other ways does wrestling get modified for females, if at all?
Well, I think that when we're talking about from a uniform perspective, if I can go back to when I was in college, we didn't really have a lot available for us, especially customizable women's wrestling singlets that could match our team singlet. And so we had an initiative with Brute, which is actually right here out of Reading, Pennsylvania, to create a better women's wrestling singlet, high cut in the front and high cut under the arms, so that those adjustments would be more appropriately fitted, which makes sense. You know, now years later, we have modified the rules so that there's there's 2-piece singlets or 2-piece doublets that could be worn, and of course right now this high cut singlet unfortunately didn't translate into a state championship for her today.
On the restart, Tiffani was able to run a bar and turned her over, as you were able to watch. And she's your 2020 champ at 180 pounds from Kennard-Dale High School, Tiffani Baublitz. Sorry if I butchered that. Probably.